The strategic shift away from combustion. Volkswagen has officially marked the beginning of the end for its small gasoline-powered vehicles. Thomas Schaefer, the CEO of the Volkswagen brand, recently confirmed that developing new internal combustion engines, ICE, for small cars like the Polo is no longer economically viable. This decision signals a historic pivot for the Wolfsburg-based automaker, moving decisively toward an all-electric future. The company is halting the development of next-generation combustion engines for its compact segments, directing all resources into electrification. This move aligns with the broader industry trend, but stands out due to VW's historic dominance in the small car market.
The Accelerate strategy in action. This transition is a core component of Volkswagen's Accelerate strategy, originally announced in 2021. The roadmap was designed to transform the automaker into a software-driven mobility provider. By stepping away from small IC development, Volkswagen is doubling down on its commitment to increase the share of all electric vehicle sales in Europe to at least 70% by 2030. The strategy emphasizes not just a change in powertrain technology, but a complete overhaul of the brand's digital ecosystem and manufacturing processes, ensuring that the company remains competitive against agile new rivals in the global electric vehicle marketplace. The end of the road for the ICE Polo. The Volkswagen Polo has been a staple of European roads for decades, but its combustion lineage is drawing to a close. Schaefer has indicated that the current generation of the Polo will likely be the last to feature a gasoline engine. Upgrading the model to meet stringent upcoming emission standards would drive the price up to a point where it is no longer competitive in the budget segment. Instead of a new gas-powered successor, the mantle will be passed to a new generation of small electric vehicles, effectively retiring the traditional internal combustion Polo after its current life cycle ends.
The electric evolution of the Golf. The Volkswagen Golf, perhaps the brand's most iconic nameplate, is also undergoing a radical transformation. The current MK8 Golf will be the final version equipped with an internal combustion engine. The next generation, often referred to as the MK9, will be exclusively electric. Volkswagen aims to carry the Golf legacy into the electric era by retaining the model's signature driving dynamics and practicality while transitioning it to the Scalable Systems Platform, SSP. This ensures the Golf name survives, evolving from the benchmark for gas hatchbacks to a potential leader in the electric compact class. The Euro 7 emissions catalyst. A primary driver behind this accelerated timeline is the European Union's Euro 7 emissions regulations. These new standards impose stricter limits on pollutants, requiring expensive exhaust aftertreatment systems for combustion engines. For small, price-sensitive cars like the Polo, these added costs are prohibitive, potentially increasing the sticker price by thousands of euros. Volkswagen has calculated that it makes little business sense to invest heavily in compliant gas engines for entry-level cars. Consequently, the regulation has effectively acted as a catalyst, pushing the automaker to abandon small IC development sooner than initially anticipated. Enter the ID2All concept. To fill the void left by the Polo, Volkswagen has unveiled the ID2All concept, a precursor to its upcoming entry-level electric vehicle. This model is designed to be as spacious as a Golf, but as affordable as a Polo, showcasing the brand's new design language. The ID2All is expected to launch around 2025 or 2026, spearheading the brand's assault on the small EV segment. It promises a range of up to 450 kilometers and features front-wheel drive, a departure from the rear-wheel drive layout of the ID3, aligning it more closely with the traditional hatchback driving experience. Addressing the affordability challenge. One of the biggest hurdles in the transition to electric vehicles is cost. Volkswagen has set an ambitious target price of under 25,000 euros for the production version of the ID2All. Achieving this price point is critical to replacing the volume sales of the gasoline Polo. To do this, VW is leveraging economies of scale and simplified battery technology. The company is working on an even smaller entry-level EV, potentially priced under 20,000 euros, to ensure that electric mobility remains accessible to the mass market, preventing a gap in their portfolio where budget-friendly gas cars used to sit.
The MEB entry platform. The technological backbone of these new small EVs is the MEB entry platform. Unlike the standard MEB platform used for the ID3 and ID4, the MEB entry is optimized for smaller front-wheel drive vehicles. This architecture allows for efficient packaging, maximizing interior space within a compact footprint. It supports fast charging capabilities with the ability to charge from 10 to 80% in approximately 20 minutes. By standardizing this platform across various brands within the Volkswagen Group, including Skoda and Cupra, VW aims to reduce production costs significantly, making the business case for small EVs viable.
Preserving the GTI legacy. Enthusiasts feared that the end of the gas engine would mean the death of the legendary GTI badge. However, Volkswagen has confirmed that the GTI legacy will continue in the electric age. The ID GTI concept, based on the ID2 All, demonstrates how the brand plans to translate the sporty character of the hot hatch into an EV. With instant torque and a simulated gearshift experience, the electric GTI aims to capture the emotional engagement of its petrol predecessors. This strategy ensures that driving fun remains a core pillar of the brand, even without a combustion engine.
A new era for Wolfsburg. Volkswagen's decision to halt small gas car development marks a definitive turning point for the automotive giant. It is a bold gamble at the infrastructure and market demand will align with their aggressive timeline. By 2033, the brand intends to be purely electric in Europe, years ahead of the official EU ban on combustion engines. This pivot is not just about changing engines, it is about reinventing Volkswagen for a sustainable future. As the Golf and Polo combustion eras end, a new chapter of digital, electric, and sustainable mobility begins for the historic manufacturer.